Hey guys, it's Saga from TechWorks, and today we are going to compare the dual cameras on the Redmi Note 5 Pro with those on the Honor 7X. In previous videos, we have seen that the Redmi Note 5 Pro captures great images, and it came on top when we compared its camera with the Mi A1 and the Moto G5s Plus. But the Honor 7X also has a great set of cameras on its own, so it will be interesting to see which one ends up being the winner in this comparison. Shout out to Vineet from VDiaries for lending me his Honor 7X for a few weeks. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description, go check him out. And before we get started with this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the amazing videos coming up on this channel. Let us quickly take a look at the specifications of the camera on both these smartphones. Primary camera on the Redmi Note 5 Pro has a 12 megapixel sensor with f2.2 aperture. Secondary camera has a 5 megapixel sensor with f2.0 aperture. And this sensor is only used for capturing depth information for portrait shots. On the Honor 7X, the primary camera has a 16 megapixel sensor with f2.2 aperture. And the secondary camera has a 2 megapixel sensor for depth sensing. So with both these phones, the secondary camera is only used for portrait shots, which means you cannot manually switch to the secondary lens while taking images or videos. Both these phones also capture video in only 1080p resolution, despite of the camera sensor and processor being capable of capturing and delivering 4K videos. Xiaomi says 4K capture is coming in one of the future software updates, but it's been over a month since the phone is available and we are still stuck at shooting 1080p videos. There is no optical stabilization on either, but the Note 5 Pro does offer electronic stabilization. At the front, you get a 20 megapixel camera with f2.2 aperture on the Note 5 Pro. You also get a dedicated front-facing flash, and you can take portrait images with the front-facing camera as well. Honor 7X has an 8 megapixel front-facing camera with f2.2 aperture, and it also offers portrait mode with the front-facing camera. Interface of the camera app is a bit different on both these phones. On the Note 5 Pro, you have to swipe left and right to get to various modes, and on the Honor 7X, you have to swipe right to get to all the modes that it offers, which is actually a lot. It also offers a normal portrait mode and a wide aperture mode, where you can change the focus and the amount of blur even after you have clicked the image. Alright, now let's check out the image and video samples from these phones. Both capture a lot of detail when there is ample light. Images from the Honor 7X are a bit overexposed, which makes it lose sharpness and a few details in the brighter parts of the images, while the Note 5 Pro properly exposes the images, which results in good colors and overall sharper images. Now in this image, it's a red colored Yamaha R15 bike, but the Honor 7X failed to capture its true color. In this shot, image from the Honor 7X is brighter, but the one from the Note 5 Pro has richer colors and better contrast, making it look better in comparison. None of these phones have auto HDR mode, so you will have to manually switch to HDR mode if you want to capture images like these. Both do a good job of preserving the highlights and bringing up the shadows in HDR mode, but Note 5 Pro captures better colors, and if you zoom in, you can also see it brought up more details in the shadowed parts of the building. In the next two HDR shots, I prefer the images from the Honor 7X because it shows more details in the scene. Close-up shots from both these phones look good since the background is blurred out very nicely. But while capturing these close-up shots, you can get more closer to the subject on the Note 5 Pro than you can on the Honor 7X. Both again do a good job while capturing portrait shots, and the images from the Honor 7X are again brighter, and the ones from the Note 5 Pro again capture better contrast. Edge detection is better on the Note 5 Pro. As you can see, Honor 7X missed blurring some parts between the body and the arm, and I have tried to take this shot multiple times. From the first look, this image from the Honor 7X looks brighter and better, but it has also completely blown out the highlights, and you can't even see the sun setting in the background. Both the cameras also do a good job while taking portrait images of objects. Edge detection is on point even if there are complex objects in the scene. You also get a wide aperture mode on the Honor 7X, and for the images captured in this mode, you can change the focus and the amount of blur even after you have clicked the image. So if you want to add in more bokeh in any particular shot later on, you can do that very easily if you have clicked that image in wide aperture mode. Coming to artificial and lower lighting situations, I feel that the Honor 7X captures better colors, but the overall sharpness and details are better in the images of the Note 5 Pro. Again, you can see how good the colors from the Honor 7X look. But at the same time, look at how much sharper the lines and text are in the images from the Note 5 Pro. You will see this trend on all of the low light images being captured by both these phones. When taking close-up shots in lower light, I found that the Note 5 Pro was taking the images much quicker, but the Honor 7X had to hunt a bit for focus, and even then, it didn't capture as sharp close-up images as it did in good lighting conditions. Both can take really good images with the front-facing camera given good light, but the Note 5 Pro captures more details and the skin tones also look more natural from it. Now both can also take portrait images with the front-facing camera. Edge detection is slightly better on the Note 5 Pro, but the images from the Honor 7X also look really good. In artificial light, the 20 megapixel front-facing camera on the Note 5 Pro takes better selfies. Video capture is limited to 1080p on both, and since there is no stabilization on the Honor 7X, its video is really shaky and does not look the best. Redmi Note 5 Pro on the other hand offers electronic stabilization and its footage is buttery smooth. If I had to choose between these two smartphones based on their camera, I will have to go with the Note 5 Pro. It captures sharper detailed images and offers a better dynamic range. Its images are underexposed both in good and artificial lighting conditions, but you can very easily bring up the brightness in these images later on. But you cannot save an image in editing if the highlights are blown out or if the edges are not detected properly in portrait shots, which is sometimes the case with the Honor 7X. Don't get me wrong here. On its own, the Honor 7X has a very good set of dual cameras, and if you go with it, you are still getting an amazing camera for its price. But if you start comparing or want to get a phone with an even better set of cameras, then the Redmi Note 5 Pro comes on top. Looking at all these image and video samples, which phone do you think did better? Let me know in the comments. And if you are going to purchase any of these phones, I will appreciate if you use the affiliate links from the description section. That is it for this video guys. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to the channel for more quality tech videos like this. You can also check out some of the other videos from this channel. This has been Sagar, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.